welcome once again to another episode of the Random Access Podcast, brought to you by rapodcast.net. This is episode 867, 5309, recorded live on March 28th, 2026. And here are your hosts, the man whose March Madness champ is still in it, Dave Pillay.
Hi.
And the man...
I'm astonished, and I'm going to go jump over to my bracket because I haven't looked at it all weekend.
And the man whose March Madness champ is also still in it, Andy Lowe. Hi. Yes, Michigan won. Michigan plays on Sunday. So does Duke.
But Michigan over Arkansas? Nope, Alabama. Michigan won over Alabama.
Yes.
I had Akron going all the way to that game. That did not happen.
No, I had Akron as my 12 seed to win. That did not happen.
Yeah. My bracket got creamed, man. Top right is just fully out. And Arkansas and Gonzaga. that did not happen.
No, I had Arizona beating Gonzaga, so I got hurt a little bit. My big kicker, though, was I didn't expect Houston to lose to Illinois.
Yeah.
So
I don't think a lot of people expected them to lose to Illinois.
Granted, having Illinois against Iowa to get to the Final Four, that's
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Michigan State lost to UConn. That sucks. That killed half of my bracket because my final was going to be Michigan State versus Michigan. So it's a 1-2 seed there, it's a 3-9 there, it's a 1-6 there, and a 1-2 seed there.
Yep.
Well, shit. And the one won the 1-2 seed.
Well, think about the elite, or the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
You have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 11, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 9, and a 1, 1, 2, 6, 4. Yep. So there was not really the worst ones.
Okay, so was Iowa just vastly underranked?
There was some. I picked Iowa to get to the
every win was a upset.
Yep. Until
Illinois.
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't mind a Duke-Michigan game or an Illinois-Michigan game. That would be fun. Either of those would be good.
I feel like a Michigan-Illinois game would just be yes, the Big Ten is back in basketball.
I mean, Andy, look at the Sweet 16.
I know.
Look at the Final Four. Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, was it the Elite Eight, or rather? Is that what that is? No, Sweet 16, right. Yeah, it's you had Michigan State, Purdue, Michigan, Illinois, Iowa. I think you can safely say the Big Ten is, back in basketball. An Illinois-Michigan final would seal that as,
yes.
This is a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's already pretty solidly up there.
What's really funny, though, is I'm still the manager of the old family brackets. My sister started up a new one, and I'm just okay, whatever. I'm not going to try and go against it. So I'm still the manager of a pool. And so I threw my bracket in, and then I also made a bracket that was pure chalk. No upsets whatsoever.
Okay.
Let's look at the scores. No upsets. Currently 76 points to my 67 points.
Oh.
They got 24 points in round 1, 24 points in round 2, 20 points in the Sweet 16, and 8 points in the Elite 8 so far. So Chalk has done better or tied with me in every round. And I'm just oh.
One of my coworkers has missed 16 games total.
16 games total?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He got almost an entire quarter is correct. It's actually pretty impressive. Who does he have? Yeah, so he has Michigan and Arizona in his Final Four. He's Michigan, Arizona, Duke, and Florida. So he just picked all the 1 seeds.
Holy crap. I went to the big pool, the one that has 3,213 brackets.
Yeah.
The guy who is leading that pool has only gotten 8 matches wrong.
Damn.
He picked South Florida over Louisville, which I did as well. Mm-hmm. He picked BYU over Texas and over Gonzaga. He picked Troy over Nebraska and Vanderbilt over Troy and Florida over Iowa and Santa Clara over Kentucky. And that's it. He's been right with everything else.
That's impressive.
Jeez.
That is impressive.
I love how...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, he has a 7% chance of winning, but then his worst finish is a 4% chance of getting 828th.
He has, I'm sorry, say that again.
With the games that are left, he's currently, with 5 games remaining, he can get first, but then he could also get 828th.
Just because there's so many other people right behind him?
I guess so.
Or because the end games are worth so much more?
I think it's just because the end games are worth so much more.
Yeah.
But we'll see. In the family pool, I am currently tied for 4th with Isaac. So Isaac can get 147 points. I can get 131. But anyway... Should we do topics?
Sure. I was gonna say real quick that I want a thing, and I don't know if the thing exists. And if it exists, it's probably expensive.
Okay.
Which is I want a button that I can put, say, in my bathroom. And I don't want it to have like a lot of setup. I just want it to be a button. And I want to be able to press the button. And if I miss pressing the button, then I want someone to get notified about that.
You need a dead man switch for your bathroom?
Well, it was the idea is for pills, right? If I have pills that I want to take, or let's say I'm a caregiver of someone who has pills to take, I want them to press the button when they take the pills. And if they don't press the button by a certain time, I want to get notified.
Yeah, so you need a dead man switch, basically.
I guess. Dead man switch is usually a switch that is like pressed already, and if you die, it releases.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite the same.
Looks like How To has a how to create a dead man switch on your Android phone. If you don't interact with your phone or unlock it for 24 hours, it triggers an action.
That's interesting. But I'm like, it needs to be easier than that. It needs to because if it's like, oh, I need to take my pills and then go onto my phone and log that I've taken my pills. No, too much.
Too much to
That's
log?
Too much. The barrier to entry has to be like absolute 0. I think I might just need to make it. Have you ever heard of an ESP32C3 board?
No.
It is an Arduino board that is like the size of a quarter. The biggest thing on the board is the USB-C.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Wow, that is tiny.
So I think I'm just going to make it.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's some sort of time dead man switch, but heck, if you don't want to even use your phone, then yeah, you're probably going to have to do that.
Yeah, I want a time dead man switch, but I want it to be like just the stupidest thing. Like I want the phone to get a notification. I think I can handle that too, though. Have you played with ntfy.sh?
You're giving acronyms and alphanumeric values that I know nothing about.
Yep. Go to ntfy.sh.
ntfy.sh. Oh, push notifications made easy.
It's literally post to a web server, and then it will notify anything subscribed to that topic. Anyway, topics. There seems to be a theme in several of our topics, Andy.
Yeah.
Which is that it's about to get a lot harder to find a job. Because there's about to be a lot more people looking for jobs.
That's what it seems.
At least like in the tech industry, like programming. Man, I'm having a hard time, like... I have friends. You are one of those friends who's like, hey, my kid is kind of interested in like computers and programming. Should he go into programming? And I'm like, it's always cool, but like that's a lot of jobs that just got canned.
Mm-hmm.
Starting at the bottom of our list, Oracle is laying off somewhere between 20 to 30,000 people.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. Yeah.
That's Andy. That's a quarter of Ann Arbor.
It's 18% of their workforce
across the world, but like that's a quarter of Ann Arbor.
Do you know why they're cutting that many people?
Stocks.
No, the fact is that they're trying to get more money for this whole AI data center rollout.
Yeah.
And the banks are no longer lending them the money.
So they need to kill the jobs.
They're cutting 18% of their workforce in order to try and basically save the billions of dollars that they need in order to keep pushing this whole AI rollout, because the banks, they went to the banks and said, hey, we need money for, capitals for this investment. And the banks said no. Part of me is like, really, if you go to the banks and they're just like, maybe not.
I mean, sucks to be them, but now it sucks to be their employees a hell of a lot more.
Yeah. But yes, the original article about this posted that multiple U.S. banks have pulled back from Oracle-linked data center project lending. Both equity and debt investors have raised questions regarding Oracle's ability to finance this build-out.
Yeah. So, I mean, what happens then? If they need the money to build the data centers and the banks are saying, we don't think that this is actually a good investment, then why is Oracle saying, no, it's a good investment. Here, we will lay off 18% of our workforce. What the hell?
I don't know. My favorite one here in possible solutions that Oracle is trying out is they are also exploring bring your own chip arrangements where customers will supply their own hardware, shifting the capital requirements off of Oracle. But
because the hardware is the expensive part.
Yes. The hardware is the expense.
I mean, it is.
Yes.
But guys.
But still, if they're like, oh, we really need to roll out all this stuff here. We need the money. Let's cut all these jobs. Because I feel like, lowering your head count in a time where you're trying to push forward.
It's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Good job, Oracle. That's fantastic.
And if Oracle's running into problems, does this mean that whole Warner Brothers Paramount merger could possibly also...
No.
Do you think he's got enough money to... Well, yeah, of course he's got enough money.
Did Oracle's stock go up or down?
I don't know. I haven't seen what Oracle's stock is currently running.
Oh, it's ORCL. It went down 2% today, which is to say Friday.
Yes. It's been down 8%, almost 8% over the last 5 days.
Yeah, the high was back in September where it was 308, and it's been coming down since then. Do you think the bubble popped?
It was actually 313 in October. 313 in October, and it's now 139. So that's a...
It was 328 in September.
What?
September 10th.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, I was at the 6 month, and the 6 month ended at September 29th.
It's fine. I was at the 5 year, which is why I didn't see the October spike. Sure looks like the AI bubble might be opening up a little. Oracle price target lowered. No, I don't think it's going to impact the Paramount Warner Brother bullshit.
So I'm looking at some of the research analysts' ratings on Oracle, and they're all over the map. Where there are some that are saying to hold, some are saying buy, some are saying sell, and it's just I don't even think the analysts actually have an idea.
No. It depends on your outlook, right? It depends on, do you think that AI is going to literally revolutionize the industry and that these data centers are going to make money and not just be huge costs? Because cool, they're going to build the data centers and they're going to fill it with a bunch of graphics cards, and by the time they do, are those graphics cards going to be obsolete? And then they have to buy more.
Oh, this is not going to be... If this goes down, it's not going to be good.
No, for Oracle.
Yes.
And for Oracle employees. I mean, that's the Oracle employees are the people losing out here.
Well, who else is getting cut off? Epic Games.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Announced on Tuesday that they are laying off more than 1,000 employees.
So here's the really shitty one. I mean, Oracle is pretty shitty, but Epic Games is like, it's a private company. They're not laying off 1,000 people to make up like the stock market.
Now they're saying, let's see, a spokesperson from Epic Games basically said that Epic Games has been spending way more than we earn as the company needs to invest in the next evolution of Epic and growing Fortnite as a metaverse-inspired ecosystem for creators.
So they want to turn it into Roblox.
That's part of the thing, is the fact that, you know, Epic Games boomed during COVID, but now, you know, everybody's been shrinking back to pre-pandemic levels, as they should.
I mean, yes-ish. Is this because of, like, the people they hired? I thought that, like those people got worked out or laid off years ago.
I'm trying to see here. Okay, so... whose quote is this? There's a quote here, and I'm not sure who is actually quoted in this quote.
It was just, there's a random quote in the middle of the article.
Yes, the quote says that this reveals the more immediately competitive environment for attention and monetization that Fortnite is operating in, while the foundation of potential future growth has been laid through its platform and storefront strategy. A drop in engagement for Fortnite last year has met an immediate need to cut costs once again following layoffs in 2023. This brings its workforce down close to its size in 2020 at the start of the pandemic.
Okay, but you'd expect it to be bigger than that by now. Like, the company has grown since then.
Yes.
I'd hope that they have more people than they did at the start of the pandemic, regardless of whether they hired a bunch of people in the middle of the pandemic. Fortnite is more popular now than it was at the beginning of the pandemic.
And it's still
much bigger.
According to some of the numbers, they're still growing revenue year over year.
Yeah. So, again, why?
Why
the downsize?
Yes.
That's a pretty significant downsize.
Oh, they're also shutting down several Fortnite's game modes. I keep on forgetting that there's more to Fortnite than just the Battle Royale.
There's a few things in there.
Yes, but they're getting rid of Rocket Racing, Ballistic, and Festival Battle Stage.
What the hell are all of those?
I don't know. It looks like it's a racing mode. Ballistic is a 5v5 tactical mode in first person, and Festival Battle Stage is a PvP mode of the rhythm game mode Fortnite Festival, which, you know, the Fortnite Racing was made by the Rocket League maker that Epic acquired back in 2019, and the rhythm game mode was done by Harmonix, which Epic acquired in 2021.
Oh, yeah. So they are trying to do Fortnite as Roblox.
Yes.
As, like, look at all the cool things you can do in our engine.
Yes. The problem is that Roblox is just taking over.
Yeah. Slowly and subtly, unless you have a kid, in which case it is everywhere.
Yes.
And also, like, child labor.
Yeah, that's the thing. There is the chat mode got turned off for Isaac, and it's like, oh, you know, you need to, you know, do X, Y, and Z in order to get the chat mode turned on. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it off.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave that off. I'm not gonna worry about trying to even my chat. I even just turned off. I'm like, if I'm playing on Roblox, I'm playing with Isaac, and I'm sitting right next to him.
Yeah. I'm now curious, Andy, what games you play on Roblox.
What was the last one that I played? Let's see if I can log in on the computer here. Let me log in under me. Where's my recent games? We did Grow a Garden, Find the Flags. There's a Battle for Dream Island thing.
None of these actually make any sense to me.
Busy Business is a business tycoon game. Before that, we did Find the Markers. We did 99 Nights in the Forest for a little bit. And then also, Plants vs. Brain Rots, which, yes, you might think is quite...
Sounds very much like Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes.
It's just Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes, but with brain rots.
What is a brain rot if not a zombie?
Well, the brain rots are those stupid AI generated things, but yes, you are correct.
They're a thing like in Roblox?
Well, no, they're just a thing that based off of I think they're originally Italian brain rots, I think was the first one of the meme.
I'm not familiar with this at all.
Here, I'll just link to you the Wikipedia article.
Okay. Speaking of memes, by the way, I saw Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
And one of the previews was for a movie called Back Room.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's a meme, Andy.
Oh.
The Back Rooms. The like beige-walled, very sterile kind of office environment.
Oh, okay.
That like is Slender Man is there and it's a horror thing and like it's the rooms behind reality. They turned it into a movie.
Oh boy,
this is worse than Five Nights at Freddy's being turned into a movie that had a story. This is just like internet horror meme became a movie.
Great.
Yeah. Also, if you haven't seen it, go see Project Hail Mary.
Well, yes, I want to go see Project Hail Mary, but instead I had to go with the kids to watch... What did we watch? Hoppers. Hoppers, yes.
I'm sorry.
It was a Pixar movie that had a lot going on.
Okay.
All right, so
what else do we want to talk about?
Well, Meta is also laying off about 700 workers.
That just seems like, man, that's nothing. Compared to Oracle.
Oracle and Epic,
I mean, Epic is 1,000. 700 is pretty close to that.
According to the New York Times, Facebook positions in recruiting, sales, operations. The company currently employs 78,000 people.
They're laying off 700 out of 78,000?
Yes.
That's a percent?
Yep.
That is significant.
Supposedly, a lot of the Reality Labs division is going to be cut.
Is that the metaverse, like...
Metaverse VR thing?
Dumb Zuckerberg, like, pipe dream?
Yes, which they generated $2.2 billion in revenue last year. In revenue,
yeah,
their profit was a negative $19.2 billion.
Jesus Christ. Guys... How?
$19.2 billion loss over a year.
How? I presume by paying your developers and just having a lot of developers on a product that isn't going anywhere.
Most likely, yes.
But that's so much money. That's so much money that could have gone to so many better things than that.
Mm-hmm. So many better things could have gone than that, yeah. Let's see, what other stupid news is there? Oh, PlayStation is announcing another price hike that is not... We're not talking about the one that was 7 months ago. We're talking about another one.
A new one.
A new one, yes.
For how much?
$100.
Man, my PS5, like, that's sitting here, like, its value keeps going up.
Yes. So this will be starting next week on April 2nd.
Prices at $600. Starts at $600.
Yes, for the digital edition, which launched at $400.
But, Trump is going to bring all the prices down.
Sony said this was due to continued pressure in the global economic landscape.
Gee, I wonder what kind of pressure they're talking about. Could it be the fact that oil is really expensive right now?
Oil is really
as
expensive.
As are AI chips and
RAM and import tariffs.
Yep. It's all made in Japan or China
or Vietnam.
So there's tariffs to pay on all of that. God, is it like we barely even talk about the tariffs anymore?
Well, because they were technically deemed illegal, but then he turned around and used alternatives to replace the tariffs with other tariffs.
With more tariffs. Such a bad timeline. You know, the whole thing of like, if time travel existed, then it's invented at all points in time simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's one of the reasons why there is no time travel, because if there were, there'd be time travelers. Maybe they're just all avoiding this. Maybe there is time travel and time travelers, and they're all like, no, why? Why would I go back to that time? Why would I spend any time on that timeline? That sounds like a terrible, terrible time. So Sony's increasing the price.
Yes. In other news, one of the ads on Kotaku here was actually a local ad, which I'm going to keep on clicking because the city that I live in voted last year to set up a bidding contract for trash pickup in the city. Mm-hmm. Before then, it was you had to do your own trash pickup, and then every year in February, I would have to basically compare prices, which, trying to do that was not helpful because for the longest time, they wouldn't actually post their prices on the website. So you'd have to call them up and it was ridiculous. So they did a sealed bid and it went to Waste Management. And the company who was, one of the main ones here, lost the contract and then basically tried to bankroll the campaign of city council members because there was a city council election last year. Mm-hmm. Basically tried to personally bankroll people to get on city council and cancel this bid. That didn't work. So then they got enough people to sign a petition for this, and the city council either would have to accept the petition right then or put it up for a vote. So the city council was like, okay, well, let's put it up for a vote because this is a 5-year contract we just got into. So they've been sending out mailing flyers and everything, and I had a couple of digital ads show up, so I'm clicking on them just because I want them to pay for these ads. Yes.
Because each click is some fraction of a cent.
Something like that, but it's just a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just because they lost and of course, I'm paying less per month right now with the contract than I was with the previous trash pickers. And I can tell you that if somehow this petition goes through and we lose the contract,
I'm not more expensive again.
It's going to be more expensive again. And I'm definitely not going to go with the company that basically has been throwing a hissy fit this whole time.
Yep, but they're counting that other people will.
Yep. There is some slightly good news.
I could use that.
Okay, you have. Have you gotten a Switch 2 yet or no?
Nope.
Okay, well, this is not good news for you then.
Okay, sure. Is it good for the industry?
Well, Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive titles are going to have different MSRPs.
Okay. Based on?
Physical versus digital.
Did they not already?
I guess.
Oh, no, MSRP. Right, sorry, I was thinking SKU. I'm like, they better have. No, MSRP. Yes. Right. Nintendo did say, digital and physical are going to cost the same.
Well, now they're saying that the digital prices will be lower than the physical counterparts.
Well, that's good. That is good.
So the physical version will...
I don't have a Switch 2, but that is good.
The physical version will retail for $69.99 for Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Uh-huh. But the digital version will be $59.99.
It's a little discount.
Yes.
To not have a physical copy of It's a little discount to not own the game. Is what it is. Of course, we've already talked about how with Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch, even if you have it physically, you don't actually own it.
Yes.
Nintendo can block it from your account if they see suspicious activity.
God, God, man, do you remember years ago when Amazon went in and pulled people's copies of 1984 from their Kindles? We thought that was like...
I don't remember specifically that, but that's hilarious.
When was that? That was back when I think we were in the apartments. On Kindle 19... I mean, there's a Google search here already that's Amazon Kindle 1984 removed. July 2009.
Tell me that you haven't read 1984 without telling me you haven't read 1984. Good Lord.
Yes, the books were sold by a third party without authorization. And so Amazon used the wireless network to remove the files from customer Kindles. Back in 2009.
Privacy is a 20th century concept.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't.
Well, speaking of privacy, Kash Patel, his personal email got hacked.
His personal email?
Yes, his personal email got hacked, supposedly by the Iranians.
Oops. And they released everything.
Well, they released some things.
Okay. What?
Basically just to prove that they had
access to his email?
Yes.
Please tell me he wasn't forwarding his official stuff as the director of the FBI to his personal email account.
Now, all that they've done so far is basically showed pictures of him on vacation and just personal photos of him.
Because if he has been doing his professional director of the FBI emails to his personal account, I mean, that sounds like that could be... was it even on like his own server that he had in a basement somewhere? Or is it just like his Gmail?
I'm guessing it's just his Gmail.
Because that sounds like maybe there's room for like a congressional investigation that would need to happen.
Yes.
But her emails.
Yes, I know. It's one of those things you're just like, oh my gosh, the gaslighting. Oh, every objection is just a projection.
Yep. And just God damn it. Can't have nice things.
Mm-hmm. What else we got? Government-wise, Anthropic sued the DOD, right, for being blacklisted.
Okay. Yeah.
And, of course, the judge wrote in the preliminary injunction saying that these measures appear designed to punish Anthropic.
Yeah.
The judge called it classic First Amendment retaliation.
And Pete Hegseth said, "What's the First Amendment? I'm not taking away their guns." I mean, yeah, good for Anthropic for filing suit. I don't expect anything to change. Do you?
I don't know, but putting, right off the bat, putting the preliminary injunction on it will hopefully, hold things.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? Force them to reinstall Claude?
I don't know.
Me either.
Okay, so the preliminary injunction blocks the U.S. from complying with the directives from Hegseth and Trump. But she also granted the government's request for an administrative stay, which delays the injunction from taking effect for 7 days.
To give them time to do something.
Basically, ask for an appeal from the Court of Appeals.
Yeah, something shady.
During oral arguments, a government lawyer admitted that he was not aware of any statute that gave Secretary Hegseth the authority to issue such a prohibition and agreed that the statement had absolutely no legal effect at all. When asked why Hegseth made a public statement that had no legal effect and that did not reflect the immediate intent of the department, counsel stated, "I don't know."
They didn't tell me that. It just kind of is.
Yes.
Oh, Andy.
Yep. Going to another branch of the government, NASA.
Sure. Are we going to the moon yet?
Well, Artemis 2 is still on track to launch as soon as April 1st, but...
That is before this episode comes out.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. So, Godspeed to Artemis 2.
Yep. Yeah, the astronauts are in their quarantine right now as we are recording this. We talked about back in February that Artemis 3 was going to be a low Earth orbit test flight, right?
Right.
And then that there were going to be 2 lunar landings in 2028 with Artemis 4 and 5. They had a whole big press thing that they called Ignition.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaacman came out with other agency officials and basically put out a 3-phase plan that was to ensure that American astronauts return to the moon before the Chinese get there, which they plan to do by 2030. And oh my God, it's the Apollo era all over again. But instead of trying to beat the Russians to the moon,
we're trying to beat the Chinese.
We're trying to beat the Chinese.
But the Apollo era was like massive funding, right? The Apollo era was, oh shit. Like, it's not just a show of force. It was kind of like an existential dread of, like, if they beat us, we're screwed. And I don't know that we have that same existential dread with China. Like, if China gets to the moon, yeah, it's a little embarrassing because, like, they got there we've been there, and they got there before we were able to get back.
Yes.
Like, we lost the technology to go there. So that's a little embarrassing. But it's not a, like, holy shit, if they do this, like, our country is going to end. So, Isaacman can come out and say, oh, we got to do this, right? We got to beat them. We got to get to the moon first. Like, it's American pride or some bullshit like that. But, like, are they going to fund us like they did during the Apollo program?
Well, right now, NASA funding is basically flat at roughly $25 billion.
Are we going to, like, encourage our best and brightest to get into space flight?
Asked about the cost, Isaacman insisted NASA does not have a top-line budget issue. Rather, it's a matter of how they are spending the money. No, I feel like
if you had more money, you wouldn't have to think about what you're spending it on so hard.
Yes.
I think you could definitely, like, if we had the money, we could go to the moon right now.
But during this also, they've decided that the Gateway Lunar Space Station is on pause. So the Gateway Lunar Space Station was literally like an ISS around the moon. So you would fly to the Gateway, and then you'd take the Gateway and
have a lander.
A lander going down to the moon.
How tall would a lunar space elevator need to be?
You're going to have to...
What is... would it even be called geostationary orbit?
Isn't the moon locked to the Earth so it doesn't rotate?
No. Andy, if it didn't rotate at all, do you think that it would be locked then?
All right. I feel like it's like rotation is in sync with the Earth. So that's why we always see the same.
Rotational period is the same as its revolution period.
Yes.
Yes. But that doesn't mean it doesn't rotate. It is still spinning.
Yes, you're all right. It is still spinning. So there would be a way to get, man, the math on that would just be crazy.
But so that said, what you're saying has nothing to do with a space elevator.
Isn't a space elevator basically just a satellite that's in geostationary orbit?
And a cable that goes from that satellite to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're saying so if it's not spinning, nothing can be in geostationary because nothing could be orbiting at the same rate. I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay. That said, the moon is spinning. So there is a geostationary orbit around the moon.
Hey, there's a Wikipedia article for lunar space elevator.
Oh, cool.
There are 2 points in space where the elevator's docking port could maintain a stable lunar synchronous position. The Earth-Moon Lagrange points L1 and L2.
So directly pointing at the Earth and directly pointing away from the Earth? I can never remember which Lagrange is which.
L1 is the Earth-facing side of the moon, and L2 is on the moon's far side.
Yeah. Okay, so it would be directly towards the Earth and directly away from the Earth.
Yes. It looks like L1 is 56,000 kilometers-ish, and the L2 is...
1,000 kilometers?
Yes, 56,315 kilometers plus or minus 3,183 kilometers.
Off the lunar surface.
Yes.
56 kilometers. 56,000 kilometers.
Yes, 56,000 kilometers.
That is huge.
Yes. The Earth's geostationary orbit, do you remember what that is?
Not 56,000 kilometers.
No, 36,000 kilometers.
Yeah. The moon's geostationary is just, because the moon rotates slower.
Well, there's also less gravity on the moon, too.
Yeah. Well, but that should bring the orbit closer, right? If there's less gravity, the Lagrange point would move closer to you.
Yes, you're right.
Or not even the Lagrange point, but just geostationary orbit would move closer. At least I think it would. Would it?
So there's less gravity on one side. Yeah, I feel like you would be closer then, wouldn't you? Why is it farther away?
But that's a very long cable.
Oh, less moon gravity.
Yep.
You've got the centrifugal force.
Uh-huh.
So there's less moon gravity, so you have to be farther out for the centrifugal force.
Okay, so that you're going slower.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, it's still, 56,300 is the close one.
Long cable. I don't could we make that? We can't even make the Earth one. But there's no atmosphere on the moon. So that simplifies things a little bit because you don't have to worry about drag.
And it would be easier to make. Oh, technically you could actually make it out of Kevlar.
Oh, if you had 56,000 kilometers of Kevlar. Okay, so Lunar Gateway is going away.
Yes. They're going to...
Which tells me, Andy, that they aren't actually serious about wanting a base on the moon.
Well, that's the thing, though, is they said instead of the lunar base, they're going to focus instead of the gateway, they're going to focus entirely on the moon base in 3 phases.
Phase 1, put a space station around the moon.
They have a whole big chart for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They've got a whole 10-year plan.
Uh-huh. Did they make that, or did Claude make that?
I don't know.
Surface and orbital assets. Landers. Launches. Okay, but look at the launches, Andy. They want $10 billion, and they want 2 launches this year.
Yes.
And 10 launches next year.
Yes. A lot of that, though, is for robotic landers. They want part of the commercial lunar payload service missions to basically get expanded out to have SpaceX and Firefly and whatever send the rovers and all the equipment to the moon.
Yeah.
So it's not just SLS going. That would be total launches, which a lot of that would be landers and rovers and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, you see 2 and then 10 and then 12 and then it drops down to 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
I mean, what are we going to do when we get... This is dumb. This is dumb. It's dumb. Guys, don't do this.
Well, what they're also planning on doing is because some of the gateway stuff is already being built, they're going to take part of it and convert it to lunar bases. And then they're also going to take part of it and turn it into a demonstration nuclear reactor.
Okay.
To demonstrate fission-powered flight by the end of 2028.
No. The last thing we need is a nuclear reactor in flight. Like the radioactive material we send up is bad enough already.
Well, no, this is not going to be the RTR? Radiothermic reactor, right?
It's not a reactor, right? It's radiothermic something. RTG.
Oh, it's an RTG.
Radioisotope thermoelectric generator.
Yeah, it's not going to be an RTG. It's going to be basically, I think it's generating electricity.
Well, that's what an RTG does.
I know. I was reading up on this and I've gotten that it already confused in my head, but I just remember it's not an RTG. They were multiple articles were very clear about that.
Yeah, well, because RTGs are super dangerous. But
yes.
You know what else is dangerous? Fissile material. Anything fissile is dangerous. Ooh, don't dig up the big box of radioactive material. The door just opened on its own.
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
I have a ghost, clearly. All right, what other topics we want to talk about?
Apple is killing the Mac Pro. I thought the Mac Pro was already dead. I thought it was just the MacBook Pro, but...
I mean, it's still used for, like, video stuff.
I mean, I thought the last Mac Pro was the trash can one, so...
Yeah.
It turns out that was back in 2013.
Oh, my God, that was so long ago. Oh, Andy. Oh, God, we've been doing this too long.
Yep. Netflix tried to sneak a price increase on people.
What?
Yeah.
Like, just without telling anyone, or what?
Yeah, no. Basically, they raised their price on the plans and price support page without any sort of announcement.
Netflix is getting just too expensive.
Yes. So the standard with ads is going up $1 to $8.99 a month. The regular standard
$9 a month with ads.
With ads, yes. The regular standard plan is going up to $20 a month, and the premium plan is going up to $27 a month.
Why am I paying $240 a year for Netflix?
I don't know.
British Bake Off is not that good. I think I might cancel my Netflix subscription. This is getting ridiculous. Existing members will be notified by email a month before the new prices are applied to them.
Yes.
Well, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they didn't announce it. They just quietly updated their information, and then somebody called them out on it. And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we'll let people know."
Yeah, I might actually just cancel my account at this point.
Well, you could always see if you could be an extra viewer on an ad-free plan, which that will be $10 a month.
No! Not worth it.
Anything else on that list that looks interesting to you?
I assume Minecraft World is a theme park?
Yes. Minecraft is going to be making a theme park. It's going to be in the UK. Should be opening in 2027.
Very cool. Good for Minecraft. Why the UK?
Well, Minecraft is Swedish.
Yeah. So why the UK?
I don't know. It's going to be
Swedish. And?
It's going to be at the Chessington World of Adventures.
If it's Swedish, I'd expect it to be in, Sweden.
Are there any big theme parks in Sweden?
There could be. There could be a Minecraft one.
Granted, I ask this knowing that I probably, out of the two of us, have been to Sweden more recently and more often.
Well, yes, Andy. Have you been to Sweden?
Yes.
Then you've been there more recently and more often.
Yes.
Although, who knows, maybe that'll change.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to Copenhagen. If you really wanted to, you could just, run across the bridge. Yeah, get on a boat.
There's a bridge?
There is a bridge, yes, the E20.
And you just know this?
Yes.
Look, there it is, the E20.
Yes, you could drive right over to Malmo.
Cool. And then be in Sweden.
And you could be in Sweden, yes.
There's an IKEA in Malmo, isn't there?
Probably. I mean, if there's not, there's something wrong, because Malmo is one of the big cities in Sweden.
There is indeed an IKEA in Malmo. It is, in fact, right next to the E20. If you just keep driving, you finish the bridge, and you get into the city, and there's the IKEA. It's like right there. There's a bus
look
stop.
at that,
There's a
right
train
there.
stop next to it. You can take the train here.
Have yourself some Swedish meatballs.
I'm not risking that. There ain't no way those meatballs are gluten-free.
Oh, what did I have recently at IKEA? I think the last time I went to the IKEA store, I actually got the vegetarian hot dog. Yeah, the veggie hot dog.
Cool.
But yes, I don't know if the Swedish meatballs are gluten-free.
They are not. I guarantee you they are not. What's the time difference between here and Copenhagen and Sweden? I should probably figure that out.
Yes, you probably should.
I might be flying from Chicago to Minneapolis to Copenhagen.
Wait a second.
Which sounds like it's going the wrong way, but you're really not. It's just how circles work.
My brother, no joke, was at the Malmo Central train station on the 26th.
Just a couple days ago.
Yes.
He was at Malmo.
Yes. My brother is currently in Sweden, I do believe, as we speak.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
Yes. Be hilarious if I call him up. Hey, what time is it right now in Sweden?
Looks like it's about 7 a.m.
Yeah, he would probably not be up.
He would probably not be very happy with you.
No. All right. Should we hit the randoms?
Yeah.
Okay. It is my review.
Okay.
I'm going to review the Tramontina aluminum nonstick 11-piece nesting pots and pans set that we got. Now, mind you, our option is currently not available on Amazon.
Okay.
And also the version that is available was actually about $30 more than what we paid for ours. But so we were looking for some new nonstick pots and pans.
Yeah.
And we were looking for something that would, because our pan storage is underneath our cooktop. It's just a big roll out drawer.
Uh-huh.
Like it's as wide as the thing, and it just rolls out. And there's 2 of them. And it was just kind of getting chaotic. So we were looking for something that would nest. And I stumbled upon these pans, and these things nest quite well. The lids are basically flat bottomed, and the handle is also flat. And so you basically take the lid and you put pot, and then you put the lid down, and then you put a pot, and then a lid down, and a pot, and a lid down, so on and so forth.
It's the lid for the next smallest size goes at the bottom of the pot.
Yes. And you just work your way up. So all the stuff is right there, and it nests very nicely.
That's pretty cool.
The lids also have a little like dip in the middle on the handle, so you can actually set the spoon on the lid.
The lid.
Yes,
that's clever. That's fucking amazing.
Yes, the lid has its own spoon holder.
Yep.
The handles are.
Fortunately, I have an induction cooktop.
Oh, are these?
Well, these are aluminum.
Oh, you're right. So they would not work. Yeah, they works with gas, electric, and ceramic glass cooktops, not with your induction ones, does it?
Correct.
The handles are all silicone too, so the handles never get hot, really.
Nice.
The one downside that we've been having is the saute pan and the casserole pan, which is basically just a saute pan with the, taller sides, is they are basically designed to be held with 2 hands.
They don't have a handle. They just have like 2 small handles.
Yes, they have 2 small handles. They don't have the big handle, which is okay until I'm trying to, pour some meat into a strainer.
Yep.
Because you want to like hold it, and you also want to use your hand to scrape the stuff into the strainer, but this thing is designed to be 2-handed, and it's like, okay, well, where's my third hand?
His name is Isaac.
Yeah. So that is basically the only one downside we've had with this is the saute pan and the casserole pan. But the only time we use those is for like our sloppy joes and that sort of stuff.
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. So we still have one of the old saute pans that we have kept using.
Yeah.
But no, I really like these. Like I said, non-stick, dishwasher safe, oven safe. Well, oven up to 350. So sort of oven safe.
for slow oven.
Yes. But we really like them. And we got the 11-piece set. So but yes, no, the options are a bit higher now. So, we like it, but I was kind of surprised that the price has gone up now with some of the ceramic cookware the ceramic version's up to $177 now. Ooh.
Well, tariffs.
Yep.
Are these made in America?
It looks like it's not, because they're talking about a Swiss ceramic non-stick on these things here. So I am guessing no. Oh, even the ceramic ones don't have the induction stuff at the bottom, so no good for you either. But those of us who don't have one, we like these pans. So,
cool.
All right. So, random topic, rolled ahead of time. What is one privacy for convenience trade-off you refuse to make in 2025 that you probably would have made in 2019?
I don't know what it means by a privacy for convenience trade-off.
Well, like, what I was thinking was just like a smart fridge or smart appliances.
Yeah, that in 2019 you would have said yes, and now you would say no.
Yeah, part of me, what I was thinking was the most of the TVs now that are cheap are cheap because they're a smart TV and they phone home for everything. So part of me is like...
Spy on you.
Yes. It's like,
Literally really, spy on you. Like they have microphones built in.
Yes. So part of me is like, okay, be convenient to have all that stuff built into the TV so we don't have to have the Chromecast and X, Y, and Z, but...
Yep.
I'm like, I would just want a nice big monitor like we've got now.
Yeah.
So part of me was like, okay, yeah, the smart appliances and the smart TV are two things that, yes, back then I would have been, yeah, sure, no, that sounds good. To now going, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of on that one.
The thing that gets me is it's what trade-off would you have made that you would have made in 2019 but won't make now?
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't think there is anything that I would have done then that I wouldn't do now. I mean, I'm more aware, I guess. So like health data. But even in 2019, I was pretty aware of that. Judging by 2019 was pre-COVID, but also pre-AI.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, like even in 2019, I was still pretty aware of like, once you've given an app access to your data, it's not protected by HIPAA and the app is not regulated the same way. So like, to be clear, my chart is that's still covered under HIPAA. But like other apps that claim to do things often sell your data.
Like granted, I'm sitting here staring at my Pixel watch telling me my heart rate. And everything else.
That's data that gets sold.
Yeah. My Google Fit telling me that I still have 2,436 steps to go.
Isn't it a new day?
That was from 3 hours ago. So, yes. I have currently somehow gone 5 steps while we've been recording this podcast. I'm not sure how I did the 5 steps, but I did.
Nice. That might be the 0. That is the step counter, but my day just rolled over.
So, yeah, I'm going to say smart appliances, smart TV. That's my answer.
But like, are you refusing the smart stuff now?
Pretty much.
Are you actively refusing it now because of privacy?
I am not specifically, looking out for those sort of things. I am not looking for as much connected things as I used to.
Yeah. Okay, I can get behind that. He says after having just installed a smart-ish vent hood over his stove. I can control it from my phone.
I can turn a knob while I'm at the stove.
Mine has a smart mode where it checks the air quality as it is passing through it. And so if it starts detecting there's a lot of particulate matter in the air, it turns up the power.
Oh. We actually at some point might need to get a new one because the switch that controls the lights has a low mode and a high mode. Well, it has a high mode and a low mode. And for some reason, the high mode is no longer working.
Ooh.
And no joke, that potentiometer switch, or whatever switch that is literally riveted into the hood. Because I thought, hey, it's just a switch. I can replace switches.
I can fix that. Nope.
I open it up and I look and I'm like, shit, that is literally riveted to the frame. Like, I could probably drill out the rivet and then have to put new ones in. I've got a blind riveter. I got it for work.
Yep.
I mean, I could potentially do it, but I feel like that's if the low mode also goes out, then I'll try that before getting a new one, but who knows. Gotta love this hood that is, I think, older than I am. So, well, on that note, it is 1:22 here, and I want to go to bed.
It is late.
Yes, so,
all right.
Yeah, that's a wrap. This has been another episode of the Random Access Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, corrections, suggestions, remarks, reviews, rebukes, retorts, or just rants, feel free to contact us. You can find us on Twitter at RAPodcast, or send us an email at mail@rapodcast.net. Thank you for listening.